So today I wanted to model how to do the next slides where we're using context clues to decide the meaning of a word that we're not quite familiar with. So the first word on the chart is stereo, and it's going to be in paragraph 10. So if we look at the chart, it says the first word we're looking for is stereo. And this in the parentheses means it's on paragraph 10. So we're going to go to our close read. And on page 26, go to paragraph 10, and we're going to annotate the word stereo. So we're going to find the word. I see it here. See it here. I see it here. Oh, that's a repeating word, so I have a feeling that's like one of the main ideas that it's talking about. Okay, so now that we've annotated the words by circling it, we're going to highlight around the words. So stereo recordings became widely available in the 1950s. With stereo sounds were recorded on two separate tracks. And it says, I'm not going to annotate the whole thing, one was meant to be heard in your right ear, the other was meant to be heard in your left ear. This made recording so much richer and fuller than before. So if I look at what I annotated, based on the sentences, I'm assuming and I'm inferring that stereo means the way something was recorded. So it says stereo recordings right there. Stereo recordings are recordings where sound was recorded on two separate tracks, and probably this would be a good one too. This made recordings so much richer and fuller than before. So I'm going to take that and make up my own definition, and I can even start my notes on my paper just to help me keep track. So stereo is a type of recording that where sounds were recorded on two separate tracks to make sounds richer and fuller. I just want to show you where I got all that from. I got it from here, stereo recordings. Sounds were recorded on two separate tracks, and this made recordings so much fuller and richer than before. And all I did was take those things I underlined and why stereo was important, or what it said about stereo, and I put it in my little notes here. And now that it's in my little notes and it's all typed up, I can just highlight it. Control C for copy. Go back to my slides, and I'm going to put it under our definition. V, there it is. Okay, I'll make it smaller so it doesn't take up all this space. Okay, and now I have to think, what are the context clues and text evidence? And remember what it said? All of these were from paragraph 10, so all I have to do is type that in. In paragraph 10, it said it was recorded on two separate tracks. And said what it does. I'll make it smaller so I don't take up a lot of space. There you go. And then, now that I have my context clues and my context clues, I said where I could find the clues right there in paragraph 10. And then in our definition, I wrote down what I thought stereo meant based on the context clues from paragraph 10. And now I'm going to go to the online dictionary, and I'm going to type in the word stereo. So if I need to remember how to spell it, I'm just going to copy it, highlight it, and copy it. go into the online dictionary. Put it right here in the top left-hand corner where it says Word Explorer. And I'm going to paste it, Control V, press go, and I'm going to see what it says. It says, a system of equipment for playing sounds that uses separate channels to create a realistic effect. So we were close because we got separate, they say separate channels. We said separate, what did we say? Separate tracks. It's about the same, right? So, oopsie, where'd it go? So we can say that it is a type of equipment for playing sound that uses separate channels. So let's go and put that in the dictionary revised version. We're going to take what we put as our definition and combine it with the online dictionary. So stereo is a way to listen to music that is recorded on separate channels, so we'll use that word, for a more realistic sound. So I just took and combined what I found from the online dictionary and combined it to what I already put in there. So that's what you're going to do for the rest of these two. You're going to look at the example, look at the example and do exactly what I did. Go into your close read, find context clues, make up your own definition based on what you got from the close read, and then go into the online dictionary to see if you're close and write a new definition. Notice how my definition is not exactly the same as the revised, because what I did was I took my definition and the online dictionary definition and I put them together in my own words. For context clues, you have to tell me where you found the clues and what it said. Okay, good luck.